Hey Collective and Soul Tribe, today is Monday. I believe today is the 26th. Yes, today's the 26th. I hope you guys are having a really good day today. I will be using the Journey Oracle Messages deck for today. And these are just random messages. I'm just going to pull what the energy is for today, what you guys need to know. Not only that, we're getting close to the ending of the month, so maybe what I might do in a couple of days or so, I'll see if I can pull some cards for what you guys might need to know for the ending of this month and also for the beginning of June, right? So I'll see if I can do like a forecast, type of reading for you guys. But let's get started. Spirit, please give me clear, concise messages for the collective at this time. What messages do they need to know? Please give me clear, concise messages, and please protect the collective at this time when they see this message or video, okay? So let's see what messages you guys need to know for today. I hope you guys had a really good weekend as well. For those who celebrated the long weekend in the States, anybody who, is from the States and watches my videos, I hope you guys had a really good long weekend. For anybody who has family in the States and they went to go celebrate with them, I hope you guys had a really good time and, you guys came back safe and sound wherever you're going, right? Or coming from. But Spirit, what's the current energy for the collective for May 26, please? What is the current energy for the collective for May 26, Spirit? Thank you. Okay, so for some of you guys, there could be a situation because two of these cards wanted to come out together, but there could be a current situation for some of you guys where, this could be you. I mean, it doesn't have to be you, but if you resonate with this, it could be you where maybe you limit yourself, right? Like you put limitations on your circumstances or situations. So when I say you put limitations on your circumstances, I mean by basically like projecting negativity, right? Saying like, I can't, or I'll never get this, or I'll never do this, or you know what I mean? So that could be limiting. Not only that, it could be your integrity, like limiting your integrity, right? Your beliefs. But for some of you guys too, if this doesn't resonate with that message, there's another message too, where for some of you guys it could just be, I guess it could just be other people like projecting on towards you. So this could be other people projecting on towards you and limiting their beliefs onto you, right? A lot of times like people like to project and they don't realize too, but sometimes people project their limits and they put themselves in a box, right? So there could be certain people who put you inside of a box when it comes to certain situations, and it's almost like you're not somebody who could be put in a box, you know what I mean? It's like you're a Jack and Jill of all trades. I keep saying this in most of my videos because I want people to understand that you don't have to be good at just one thing. You can be good at multiple things, right? And it may be a threat to people who are not comfortable, when it comes to being able to doing their own thing, right? Or I guess like taking the lead and like jumping in and doing certain things that they're supposed to do, right? So for some of you guys, you might resonate with that kind of message, but these are the two cards here. So limiting beliefs and integrity. Okay, there could be something in regards to like your integrity where it feels like you're limiting your beliefs, right? For some of you guys, this could be, moving in with somebody maybe that you don't feel comfortable with, or, leaving a situation because maybe somebody put you in that situation, right? So it's almost like there's people like limiting your beliefs. That's what I mean by that. Like they're putting you in a box, and then it's almost like you don't put people in a box. You allow people to grow, right? And you allow people to be able to just be open about themselves, right? So that could be something that you guys might not struggle with, but maybe working towards, right? And it doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, because that is also part of having confidence when it comes to certain situations, like having confidence, putting yourself out there, and not only that, not asking for anybody to tell you what to do, right? Because sometimes there are situations where people expect you to do everything, and that's not your job. You know what I mean? That's not your job to do everything for people, right? Yeah, we want to help people, but when it feels like you're not being respected or your integrity is being, you know, undervalued, then that could be something where, you know, you could be trying to work on, where it's like, I need to stay away from energies like this, right? Rest wanted to come out as well. So for some of you guys, you might not be getting enough sleep, okay? There could be something that's, you know, keeping you up at night, whether this is like school or work. But if it's not something keeping you up at night, like you're studying or you're learning something new, it could just be stress, right? Just trying to like align yourself, because this alignment wanted to come out too. So there could be something where you guys are trying to align yourself in this energy currently at this time, because it might not just be your energy, it could just be the moon also, because a lot of us are connected to the moon cycle, how it shifts. You know what I mean? So if you're somebody who follows that, then that could affect you. Even the weather, a lot of people don't realize the weather changes, right? It messes with our body too. The food that we eat, that messes with our bodies too. So, you know, there could be things that you're doing to allow yourself to be in alignment at this time. Rest could be also important for you at this moment. Just resting, allowing yourself to heal, you know, taking your time. Hermit mode also could be significant. The unknown. Okay, so this could be, you know, you stepping into the unknown, being in alignment with that as well could be significant too for some of you guys too. Spirit, what other messages do you have for the collective with the current energy at this time for May 26th? What other messages do you have for May 26th with the current energy at this time? Thank you. Yeah, so there's something to do with you being in alignment, stepping into the unknown, and also receiving abundance, okay? So abundance could be anything. This could be like happiness, right? This could be meeting new people, connections. It doesn't have to be money, right? Again, with the fruits on the card too, like I said, like, you know, I was mentioning about food that you eat and things like that, right? So that could be also confirmation for you guys. It's like what you put in your body, it also, you know, it shows, right? So if you're not drinking enough water, it's going to show on your body, right? If you're not eating enough fruits, or, you know, incorporating a healthy diet where you're basically portioning your food, not like overdoing it where it's like you're eating more meat than you're eating veggies, right? Or you're eating like only veggies but you're not incorporating fruits as well. Like you have to have a balance, right? So again, abundance could be anything for you guys, right? There could be a situation, light in the dark, okay? So there could have been a situation too where you could have seen something, you know, everything in the dark comes to light. So there could have been truths that are hidden that you found out as of recently. This could have been, you know, over the last few days, maybe a week ago. This could have been recently, over the weekend. But for some of you guys, you know, you could have found something out, and maybe you're just observing, and maybe you're just, you know, waiting to take the next steps on what to do. Yeah, clarity wanted to show out. Okay, clarity wanted to, you know, come out, because again, whatever the situation that you guys are dealing with, you're seeing things for what it is. And not only that, stepping into your divine purpose, right? So for some of you guys, stepping into your divine purpose, this could be like money. So this is going back to also abundance for some of you guys. When I mention abundance, could be anything, right? It doesn't have to be, you know, money. But for some of you guys that resonate with this message, it could be money. All right. So this is the card here. So for some of you guys, yeah, it could be money. It could just be being around certain people, being in a different environment, being happy, you know, saving money could be something that's abundance for you, because you're not spending your money. And also being smart with your money too could resonate with you at this time. But money could be coming in at this time for you guys, depending on your situation. So this could be like money because of like the job that you do, or this could be money because of your like the government, right? Say the government's giving you money for taxes or something like that. But again, persona wanted to come out, but so this could be connected to your personality. So for some of you guys, like you could use your personality, your persona, in order for you to make money. So you could be like an influencer, right? You could be on social media. You could be somebody who likes to put yourself out there in that sense, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this video off and go to part 2 so I can make a little bit of a longer video for you guys. Okay, so I'll be right back. All right.